words might be blocked on TikTok. I just... Sorry for being on that side of the internet, though. However we can. You're very, very, very sweet. Started on the Glinda Crown now. I haven't started on the Glinda Crown yet, because, like, I actually haven't started that cosplay, so I'm trying to be, like, normal and be like, no, focus on getting Gwen done, and then focus on what the fuck else I'm gonna do for PAX. So I haven't started it yet. I've been messing around with the programs that Troy told me about to try and work out fireworks, but I'm very lost and very bad, so the work hasn't actually begun on them. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Easily Lord of the Rings for me. Gone into My Hero Academia. I've never started watching it. I think I will love it whenever I do, but I always want to get the Blu-ray of it, and it's never... Season 1 is never in stock. Enjoy yourself. That's what I think it... I mean, like, I think that's more... Especially first year and stuff. I think figuring out who you are and who you want to be is kind of, like, what it's really for. It's like, thank you. It's given to pretty... Don't do that to my ego. Don't do that to my ego. Hi Nathan. My love! Oh my god, I miss you. I love you. How are you doing? I love you. I miss you. The lipstick. Thank you. This is actually the Elphaba lipstick. Matte Cosmetics did a collab with Wicked the Musical while it was in Melbourne, and I had a Glinda and Elphaba lipstick. The Glinda one I got first, because it's very similar to the lip colour that she wears in Act 1, which is where I'm cosplaying her from, so I got it as like a cosplay lipstick. But then they were only available in Melbourne, like, out of the whole world. And so in the last week that they were available, I went and bought the Elphaba one too, because into taking or giving money. Oh, for sure. For sure. Which is fun. Again, like, I am in no place to kink shame anyone, but as long as, you know, it's... As long as it's something that people are enjoying and they're not being, like, pressured into it, that's always the thing that I want to make sure I'm not doing. Hello, host. Hello. So I'm sure the problem is good. Thank you. Thank you. Very Peter Parker coded. That's fair. What do your earrings say, bitch? In the Barbie font. What's your star sign? I'm a Libra. The sun is the main one. I love astrology girlies. I'm not one of you because I'm stupid and I get confused. But I love you. I love astrology people. My main one, which I think is the sun one, that's a Libra. And then, is it sun, moon, rising? My rising is also a Libra and my moon is a Cancer. I think that. 2 of them are Libras and one of them's Cancer. I know my moon is a Cancer. I'm trying. Oh, people think, Carol and Ash, I love you. I love you. I've just seen you grow. I feel like I haven't grown at all, but you'll make me cry. That's incredibly validating and sweet. Hello, my friends. Hello. Hey, Luke. Abby, hello. Oh my gosh, friends are here. Peter and Zeke and Medora are the same person. But I'll become obsessed. Libra, this makes so much sense. I think as well it's funny that my other one is Cancer, which, like, I've dated Cancers. And I've dated multiple Cancers, and from what I know of Cancers, like, they're, like, the really emotional ones, which I am a really emotional human being, so I was like, that checks out. Aquarius, Scorpio, Moon. I love Aquarius and Scorpios. Oh, but I don't remember the others. I only know the others because people ask. I always, like, do research into what they mean, but I forget. Because it's a bit too sciencey for my brain to really, really take it in. I'm gonna be so for real. And visual the absence on his kind emotional. That's nice. I feel like I don't really buy into that. People who believe star signs are crazy. See, no, they're not, though, because it's the same as believing in anything. We know that astrology is, like, a real thing that affects pretty much every living thing on the earth. So, like, I don't see why it's such a... And again, I don't really, like, understand a lot of it, but I don't see why it's such a big leap to know that, like, the moon and, like, the directional nature of, like, just everything that's going on in space and different planets and how those gravitate around the earth, they affect every living thing on the planet. They affect, you know, cycles of, like, the seasons, and they affect the ocean, and they affect plant growth, and they affect you know, everything. So why is it so crazy to believe that they would affect humans? They affect animal behaviors. There's studies done in that. Like, I don't think it's a huge leap to... And I don't know all the intricacies of it. There's probably more, you know, in-depth stuff that I don't know when I can't cite, but I don't think that's a big leap to believe at all. Oh, to me at times. Pretty much everyone I've dated has thought I'm too emotional, so I get that. It's new stuff. People say Libras flirty, but so I mean, people say that Libras are flirty, and yet I don't think I've ever intentionally flirted in my life. So I think it's kind of just like the way that we interact with people can be seen as flirty, is my understanding of it, less so than like something we intentionally do. Aquarius for life. A lot of my close friends are Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarius friends and a lot of Sagittarius friends. And then I tend to date either Cancers or Scorpios. I don't know what that says about me. Tarot reader. Oh my god, I want to learn how to read tarot. I have a deck, but I don't. I've had my tarot, like my cards read, but I want to learn how to read them. Oh, I'm hoping I still am on top. Of course. Love you. Thank you. And oh my gosh, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you for liking the hair. And Cancer for 3 years can confirm they're emo babes. But like in a way that, because again, I've dated a lot of Cancers. I feel like because, and maybe this is because I have a Cancer moon, it's like we're both emotional, and that makes me feel less crazy. Maybe. Being emotional is a bad thing, though. I don't either. I don't think, like, it's not a positive or negative. I think it's just, it is what it is. But I am someone who, like, I am a very, very emotional person. So I think when it comes to relationships, I feel more understood with people who are very empathetic and very in touch with their emotions. Maybe that's also a bit of the autism. But people who, you know, because I get very emotional over very little things sometimes, and people who can not necessarily always do this, like, always get emotional with me, but people who can empathize with that, it means that they have a lot more patience for me as a partner, I think. Okay, this is with others. I just like the idea of, like, humans finding community. That's never gonna be anything bad for me. Thank you so much. Everyone's been really nice about it, which is really, really cool, because I literally went into the hairdresser and still was like, I don't know if I'll cut it. And then just as I was sitting there, I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And then she, like, checked in, like, a bunch of times, because she was like, you weren't sure when you walked in. Are you sure you were? And I was like, yeah, it'll grow back if I hate it. So everyone being really nice is really cute. I really like it, though. I don't know if it's the cut or the colour or both. I think it is both. But, like, I am able to look at my reflection and, like, feel like myself again. Not necessarily like my reflection. I don't know if I'll ever really achieve that. Hopefully someday. I have a lot of issues, though. But it feels like myself again. I felt very detached from how I looked. Like, I didn't feel like it was it didn't feel like it was me or a representation of me, if that makes sense. So it's nice to kind of have that back. Thank you. It's mutually flirtatious. I don't know, lesbian correct is funny because I kind of love that, though. There is something that I love about like, and I feel like this is the thing where the few men that I am friends with who are into women will always have, like, flirty friendships that are so platonic it's not crazy with, like, lesbians. It's just their dynamic, but it's 100% like neither of them would ever act on it, but, like, obviously because they're a lesbian, but, like, the men are not misconstruing what it is. It's just their dynamic, and I kind of love it. This is so fun. It's drawn to open vulnerability. Yeah, actually, that's a really good way to put it. Artsy, and I'm literally an author. I mean, we love that. My tarot cards read so much. I love anything like that. I always have. I am a crystal girly. I love getting my cards read. I would love to I don't know, to get, like, you know, aura readings and stuff as well, but I mean, star sign is Ophidia. Fiacus? There's no way I said that right. There's no way I said that correctly. Be happy, then be right or wrong about harmless stuff. I really agree with that. If something, and this is the thing with, like, you know, there's some personality types that people really buy into that I don't believe in, but if it makes you happy and it literally does not harm a single other person and it makes you feel validated and it makes you feel understood, there's no downside to that. Like, if something makes someone happy, as long as it's not hurting other people or themselves, I don't see the point in making them feel guilty or weird for that. Birth month, do you think there are more Libras and other star signs? It's really possible. Honestly, I didn't know September was the most popular birth month. Is that because of February? Is that because of Valentine's Day? Is that because of Valentine's Day? The new Percy Jackson books, very much so. Very much so. I showed Annabeth Kinney. When is my Annabeth Kinney not showing? Without me realising it. I'm being rent-free in my head, maybe. Good. It's also... Oh, God, I don't know how... I'm scared to try and pronounce things because I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm really bad at, like, phonetically reading things. Like, really bad.